Hello and welcome to a very special show coming to you live from PlayFootball Portsmouth. This is Pompey Focus with Declan Austin
and Lloyd Ashton. As you can see, we're in a beautiful venue in sunny Copner today, and boy do we have a packed show for you.
Yeah, that's right. For the next half an hour, we take a look at Portsmouth's beloved football club, Pompey FC, and find out more about their involvement within the community.
So if, like us, you're an absolutely massive football fan, don't go anywhere, and why not give us a follow on social media at Pompey Focus. That is where we live.
Here is what's coming up on today's show. We'll be finding out more about PlayFootball Portsmouth as well as the history of Portsmouth FC.
We catch up with a student from the University of Portsmouth to hear about how they've been getting involved at the club.
And we check out at the many ways in which Pompey gives back to the local community.
As well as all of that, we figured that it wouldn't be right to have a live football show without our own Pompey Focus Skills Challenge. Saying that, let's quickly check in with Jake and Anna, who are already out on the pitch. Yep. How are we, guys?
Thanks, guys. We're here on one of the five-a-side pitches at PlayFootball Portsmouth, and we've got a lot of exciting challenges that we will be taking part in.
Yes, that is right. So stay tuned until the end of the show, as this is something you do not want to miss.
Fantastic, looking forward to that. Now, as we previously mentioned, today we're broadcasting live from PlayFootball in Portsmouth. So without further ado, let's take a look at what this fantastic venue has to offer.
Hello everyone, we're here at Roco PlayFootball Portsmouth.
PlayFootball is a great place to grab your mates, book a pitch and play a cheeky five-a-side.
Now, let's take a look inside. We're going to be speaking to George to see how the facility works. Should we go, Declan?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
That's a football.
Should we go and play?
Yeah, let's do it, mate.
Let's do it.
Cheers for joining me, George.
Hello, thank you.
So what is PlayFootball?
It's a five-side football centre, so we run various different things, kids parties, adult leagues, block bookings, casuals, and functions.
How closely does Roco work with Portsmouth FC?
Extremely closely. We see the players on a daily basis, they come down for food, they eat and train at this site.
And how many leagues are there here?
So we run our leagues on a Monday and Wednesday. We're looking to open up as well for a Tuesday and Thursday, and possibly even a Friday and Sunday.
So how do you get involved with PlayFootball?
You can go onto our website, which is playfootball.net, or you find us on Facebook, or just call us. You can find online.
Oh, brilliant. Well, cheers for talking to you, George.
Thank you. Great.
Thank you.
I'm knackered now.
That was so much fun.
Even when I chipped you when you were in goal.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Right, that's good. We do have to thank Roco PlayFootball Portsmouth, though, for the fantastic facilities they've got here and for having us down here today. It's definitely going to be the perfect place for us to go live on Wednesday.
PlayFootball has a multitude of events, so if you love football and want to get involved in five-a-side, then this is the perfect place for you.
You can chip your mates. For more information on PlayFootball Portsmouth, visit their website at playfootball.net. But let's return to the focus of today's show, obviously Portsmouth Football Club.
So, Dec, as a true fan of Pompey, how much do you know about the club's history?
Not a great deal, to be honest. I mean, I know they won the league in 2017.
Correct.
And before that, they won the FA Cup in 2008.
Yeah, fantastic. And before that?
Don't know.
Great, well, as it happens, there is a lot more to the club's history than just that. Of course, founded back in 1898, Portsmouth Football Club made its debut match against Chatham Town in a 1-0 victory, but it would be a whole year until they moved into their glorious home of Fratton Park, where they played Southampton in their first game.
Also a big rivalry in the first game.
Huge.
Nice to know that the club got off to winning ways very early on, though.
That's right. In its first few years, in its infancy, the club won Western Football League's first division 3 years running, and that was all before their first FA Cup victory in 1939. Obviously, the Second World War broke out, so the club would hold that until 1945, which is still a record. And unfortunately, after the Second World War, times weren't as good for the club, and they continually avoided relegation, or were indeed relegated, unfortunately, between the 1950s right up until the 1980s.
Well, I mean, at least we know that it all turned out okay eventually in the end. I mean, they spent a good 7 years in the Premier League from 2003 to 2010, and now they're doing very well in League One.
Exactly, so who knows, hopefully we'll see Pompey return to the Premier League very, very shortly.
Fingers
but
crossed.
regardless, it's fair to say the club has a really rich and deep backstory.
I agree, and it seems the story continues as very recently Portsmouth FC signed a huge deal with the University of Portsmouth. Let's head back over to Jake and Anna where we can find out more about this partnership.
Welcome back, guys. You join myself and Jake here on the pitch at PlayFootball Portsmouth. As you can see, we've got the lovely Pompey Focus Football Challenge area already set up, and I think we're both excited, right?
Well, I'm very excited because I'm very much looking forward to winning.
Okay, yes, we'll see, Jake. Well, anyway, the past season of Portsmouth FC has been a very memorable one, thanks to the collaboration between the University of Portsmouth and Pompey Football Club.
In May 2018, the club announced that the university will become its main club partner for the next 3 years. Amongst the many benefits of this deal, it has offered current University of Portsmouth students the chance to work with the club in an attempt to provide inciting educational opportunities.
And joining us now is Ollie March, one of several graduates working at Portsmouth Football Club within their media team. Hi Ollie, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. You guys all right?
Yeah,
all good.
Thank you.
So first of all, how did you go about getting a job at Portsmouth FC?
Well, it all came about through my course itself. So I was doing a journalism course and I was pretty lucky because they put a real focus on giving people real world experience. And it was two of my lecturers, Claire Perry and Mary Williams, are massive Pompey fans. So that definitely helped as well. So through that, in my third year, myself and a couple of my course mates came down, started doing a few video series. We did one with Kev the Kitman, who is an absolute legend, and Danny Rose, who was sadly going through an injury at the time, and we sort of like charted his return to fitness. And from that, it led to me getting a job with the club in the summer, which was fantastic. And then 62 games later, I've completed my first full season here.
Wow, amazing.
So did you know that this was always something that you wanted to do, or was it just kind of the opportunity came and you just went for it?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm a massive football fan, so there's no real better club to work for than Portsmouth, just with the fan base and the history and the stadium and all the rest of it. So it was certainly a massive thing just to be able to get the work experience and to be able to say that I had worked at Pompey and be sort of have a little peek behind the curtains of what goes on at such a massive football club. So something that I'm hugely grateful to the university for giving me that experience, and it's led to this. So I couldn't be more thankful.
Yeah, well, now the people watching at home don't actually know that me and Ollie actually know each other. I work at Portsmouth FC, obviously I'm still at university, and I came to you, a few of us came to you, and you offered us the chance to come in, help you with the player interviews, and then we've been coming every week ever since. Now, how do you think that's went, working with university students?
Oh, I don't know, Jake. I think some of your work's been really but
I knew you were going to say that.
It's been really good, and it's fantastic to have that partnership because, in all seriousness, you and a couple of other guys have been able to come down. You help out with the weekly player interviews that we do and make them look 10 times better than we'd be able to do. So it's been fantastic to have you on board, and it just shows how great this partnership is to have.
Yeah, it's been a great experience.
What exactly does your job entail? Like, what are some of your responsibilities?
Very good question. I'll work out one day, but essentially it's just producing all of the content that you see on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, iFollow.
It's very social media based.
Very social media based, so that can be a lot of fun. Social media is a lot of fun. Pompey fans on there are very vocal about their team. They're also very funny, so it's good to be involved in that and be part of the sort of Pompey Twitter family, if you like.
It's a great way to interact with the audience and fans and other people as well. That's
Oh, 100%. I mean, the relationship between the club itself and the supporters can only be strengthened by stuff like social media, and that's where there's a little bit of a sort of responsibility with the role, because we're always very aware that everything we do is representing the club. We get to post tweets as one of the most historic football clubs in the country, so that's sort of quite a bizarre thing. So we recognise the responsibility that comes along with that, and hopefully we represent the club well.
And what do you think your favourite moment has been in this past season where you've worked the club?
It's got to be at Wembley in the Checkatrade Trophy final. It's not even close. It was amazing to have 40,000 Pompey fans there. In fact, probably the biggest challenge from the day was just being in the press box and trying to hear yourself think over the 40,000 Pompey fans, singing out the Pompey chimes and all the rest of it. But, we've had a great group of lads here this season. They deserve success, so it's fantastic to be able to have that experience and to be a part of what was a really great day in Pompey's recent history. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And just quickly, lastly, What do you think the future of the university working with the club will be? What can you imagine is going to happen?
Well, hopefully it'll go from strength to strength. I mean, it's a fantastic thing to have the two together. The university and the football club are two of the biggest parts of the city, so it's an amazing thing that they've been able to come together, and hopefully we'll have plenty more young enthusiastic students like you coming to help us out as a media team. That would be fantastic. But yeah, it's something that can be mutually beneficial, because I know from when I did it in my third year, it's such a great experience to be able to come down and work here. And now that I've been on the other side of it, I know that there are plenty of benefits to having people help us out. So it's been great.
Well, thank you, Ollie, for coming on to talk to us. We hope this job with Portsmouth FC is just the beginning for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we found out about the rich history of Portsmouth FC and the recent developments with the University of Portsmouth, but we also wanted to recognise the fantastic work carried out by the club's charitable organisation, Pompey in the Community.
They strive to provide a series of football sessions and educational courses for people of all ages, but recently their main aim is to boost female participation by delivering women's football programmes and such. And I took a trip down to one of these football sessions to discuss with the coaches some of the roles within their project. Hi guys, we're at Cowplain's under 16 and under 14s training session this evening. Let's see how they're getting on.
My name's Taylor Monk, the Premier League Women and Girls Coordinator at Pompey in the Community. My remit's working with girls aged 11 plus, but tonight you've joined us at our development squads, which is a programme that operates from under 10s all right up to under 16s. As of September, we're going to have a post-16 programme as well. So I came into post in September from my last role at the FA. So I've come in now. So my role's around engagement and retention in girls football. So a lot of that is trying to deliver a session where the environment's right and the girls enjoy their first sort of initial approach to football, and then to signpost them into exit routes afterwards. That's probably one thing that maybe took the job, is that actually the culture and the progress it's making. The project itself for female football, nationally we're really growing, but here the clubs are really taking an interest across the community boards. So our disability programme is fantastic. Our primary school Premier League Stars is really growing as well, and we send that across our boys and girls JPL. So it's really exciting. I encourage everyone to get on board with it and sort of watch this space with us.
My name's Kieran Massey. I'm a Pompey in the Community coach. I've been doing community coaching here for many years. I've been working in schools all across Hampshire, and I'm now an under 12 development coach manager with the girls, which ranges up from under 11s up to under 16s. When I was a child, I went to the games with my dad, and everything Pompey was there, got promoted, everything like that, and I was really intrigued into my football. Ended up doing some of the coaching as a kid with all the coaches that I've been working with now, and I've built my way up, done some ball boying, done some programmes, done all the training, holiday courses, everything, and I really love football, love the club, everything about it. And then the club itself just put me down routes where I can further my career. So I started off from playing with them to then helping them coach in my work experience, to doing my BTEC programme, degree. I've now got a degree out through Portsmouth Football Club, and now I'm a coach here and taking on one of the development squads. So I've been throughout my whole life been with the club, love it to pieces, and I couldn't change it for anything.
For watching and getting involved with Pompey in the Community. We really hope that they've inspired you to get more involved. On my head!
Well, it looks like you had a lot of fun there, Anna.
Oh, I did. It's definitely something I would have loved to have been involved with at that age.
Well, if you want to find out more about some of the courses and football programmes at Pompey in the Community, go to their website, pompeyitc.co.uk.
Well, that's it from Jake and I now, but don't go anywhere, as we will be back for the highly anticipated Pompey Focus Skills Challenge.
Now it's back to Lloyd and Deck in the studio.
Cheers, guys. Speaking of charitable work, on Friday the 24th of May, Portsmouth FC's Fratton Park will be hosting the annual University of Portsmouth Students versus Staff charity football match.
That's right, Dec. It's an absolutely brilliant event which last year raised over £16,000 and this year all of the money raised will be donated between two charities, Pompey in the Community and Brain Tumour Research.
So if you would like to show your support for these amazing causes, tickets are only £5 and entry is free for children under 16. You can find all this information and more at sportportsmouth.co.uk/charity football 2019.
Fantastic. It's definitely worth checking out. So many great causes there as well. So now it's time for a quick ad break, but do not go anywhere because when we return, Dec and I will be joining Anna and Jake for some very, very special football skill challenges that we'll be doing live on the show. I think we're both looking forward to this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll see you very soon. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, welcome back to Pompey Focus. As you can see, myself and Dec have now moved out onto our pitch and joined Jake and Anna because it's time for the inaugural Pompey Focus Live Football Skills Challenge. Guys, are you ready for it? Are you looking forward to it?
I'm very excited, Lloyd. I want to win.
And you, Anna?
Yeah, I'm not leaving here unless I try my absolute best. I'm just going to have to put everything out the bag.
And you, my friend? Okay, so what are you playing for? Well, you're playing for the inaugural Pompey Focus Skills Challenge medal, which we'll show you in just a bit, okay?
Exciting.
Now, first of all, we've got our crossbar challenge, which you're all going to be taking part in, okay? Every time you hit the crossbar, it's a successful 3 points, okay? So obviously, if you want that medal, it's good to get the points on the clock in this one, okay? So Anna, if I ask you to go first.
Well, before, guys, I think we should probably take off our...
Yeah, get a little bit.
Hey!
Pompey up
Play
on
a
it.
Pompey, come on!
That's what it's about.
Fine. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for this, Anna?
I'm going to, yeah, okay.
Fantastic. Okay, your first attempt. Here we go then, when you're ready.
I've done it again. Right, okay, that's fine. I'm just warming up, that's fine.
Try again, yeah. Warm the ball.
The pressure's on, the heat is on as well.
Okay.
Here she goes then. Attempt two.
Too high. Next one will just be right.
Somewhere between the first and the second would be good. Okay,
Last try,
your
come
last
on.
go then, Anna. For our crossbar challenge. Can we get a live replay of Anna's last attempt there? It wasn't bad, Anna, it wasn't bad.
That's your closest effort. Well done.
That was your closest effort. Well done, but don't worry because there's still a penalty shootout to come after this, so you can still get yourself on the scoreboard. Jake, my friend, are you ready? Okay, here we go then. Fancies himself as a bit of a footballer, that's why he's in full kit. Here he goes. He's done it. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. 3 points straight away. Can we get a live replay, please, team? Absolutely fantastic. First attempt.
I'm not,
Here he goes.
Magnificent.
It's all in the run-up. Great technique. Lofts it. Lovely. Just clips the underside of the bar. Go into the lead with 3 points. Okay, here he goes. Second attempt. Absolutely awful. You're lucky you hit it on your first go.
Yeah, I don't want to replay on that one.
Okay then, your final one. Here we go. 3 points so far. This is for 6. Here he goes. He's done it. He's done it. Can we see that one again? I don't know. Have we got a replay on that? Here we go. He's in disbelief.
My mum would be so proud.
Here he goes. Same sort of technique. It's all that run-up. Jack, you want to watch his run-up?
Yeah.
There you go. Jake's got 6 points at the moment. Anna, you're yet to get on the leaderboard.
Okay, yep.
Dec, you've got to score at least 2, okay, to go level when you're ready, my friend.
Declan.
Skimmed, almost. Here we go then.
Go on, Dec, go on.
Settle in, settle the nerves, settle the nerves. Getting closer every time.
The medal is mine.
You're going to need to get yourself on the scoreboard, my friend. So here we go. Big kick now. Here we go then. Oh, that was the closest one of your 3. So let's take a look at that one again. If we can, we'll get a live replay of your closest attempt.
That was close.
That was, yeah, better than mine.
The Pompey kids are helping. The Pompey kids are helping, guys.
Not me.
I actually didn't score anything.
There he is. So
Working for me.
close.
I think it's working for you.
So at the moment we've got Jake on 6 points, we've got Anna on deck on 0 points at the moment, but don't worry because we have our dreaded penalty shootout now.
Okay.
Okay, each of you are going to get 1 minute on the clock, okay? I'll ask you as many questions as I can get in that time.
Right.
Every correct answer means you can take your penalty straight away. Get one wrong, you have to spin around the ball 7 times and do a dizzy penalty. And it's not just that, our goalkeeper today is Tom Boyle. Tom will be representing England's national team in Greece shortly. How about that, crew? Let's hear it for Tom. Our goalkeeper today.
I did not sign up for that. Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, it was meant to be a runner, but we surprised you, okay?
This is
So,
gonna go even worse.
Anna, if you'd like to step up first.
Oh my goodness.
Get into the show, we can't score.
Okay, your first question. Okay, we've got a minute on the clock, please, team. Fantastic. Your time will start when I ask this. Where do the Portsmouth women play?
Fratton Park.
Nope. Take 7, please, around the ball.
Oh.
1, 2, 3,
You getting dizzy?
4, 5, 6, 7. Dizzy penalty. Here we go. Oh, saved. Okay, then, quick as you can.
Oh my
Next.
God, yeah, I've got another one, right?
Who is Pompey's leading scorer this season?
Lee Brown.
Unfortunately not. Take your 7.
Yes, it is.
14 spins so far for Anna.
How many is that?
30 seconds on
Go,
the
go, go,
clock.
go, come
Here
on.
she goes. Second penalty.
Oh my.
Spin the other way to reverse the spin.
Okay, you should get this one. Okay, you should get this one. What league are Portsmouth playing in right now?
EFL League One.
There we go. She's got it. You can take your penalty straight away. This to get on the leaderboard. Oh, missed it. Absolutely
play.
missed it. 10 seconds left. We can probably get one more in. What colour is Pompey's home kit?
Blue.
Fantastic. Take your penalty.
Hey!
Oh, great save. 2 seconds. I don't think we're going to get there. I don't think we're going to get there. We're out of time,
goodness me.
unfortunately.
I feel sick.
Well done to Anna, everybody.
Woo! Even 0.
Okay, on 0, Anna. Never mind. Jake, here we go. 6 points so far for Jake.
I'm a Pompey
Okay.
fan, but I'm going to get all these
Get a
wrong.
minute back on the clock, please, team. And your time will start when I ask you your first question. Okay, you ready? Okay. What colour is Pompey's away kit?
It's white.
Yes. Oh, it's a top save. Okay, your next question. How many appearances did Jimmy Dickinson make for Pompey?
652.
828.
Oh.
Take your
yeah.
spins.
Yeah, what?
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 30 seconds left on the clock, my friend. Here he goes. Oh, outside of a foot. Absolutely awful. Okay, next one
I'm
then.
trying to trick him.
25 seconds left on the clock. Who did Pompey face to win the Czech Trade Trophy this year? You should know that.
Sunderland.
There we go. Okay, take your penalty quickly. 20 seconds. Saved it again. The keeper's too good.
Flip me.
Okay, who are the Pompey mascots?
Nelson and the Pompey Sailor.
No.
What?
Take your 7, please.
Who is it, Lloyd? Tell
Nelson
me.
and Mary Rose, my friend. Okay, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Take your spins and then take your penalty, please.
Take it, go.
Still on 6 points at the moment. This for 7. Awful, absolutely awful.
Unlucky.
I don't know if we've got a replay of your last penalty there, but that was absolutely atrocious. No worries. Here we go.
I didn't know there were 2 of you, Lloyd.
Gross. Oh my goodness, not bad. Okay.
Okay, the standards has been pretty shocking so far. Keeper's quality though, absolutely quality. Okay, you ready, Deck?
Ready.
You confident?
No.
Okay, fantastic.
Let's go.
Okay, a minute on the clock, please, team.
Go on, get one.
Okay,
Good luck.
here we go then. When was Pompey founded?
1898.
Smashed it. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, he's got it. He's away. 1 point. Okay. Where did Portsmouth play?
Fratton Park.
There we go.
that one is right.
He's away.
This is rigged.
2.
Oh my goodness.
Is he going to win?
Oh.
You should know this from earlier on in the show. Who was the first team Portsmouth played against in 1899?
Chatham City.
No. I can't. Take your 7. Take your 7. Take your 7.
Spin and then don't win.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my goodness, he's
6,
determined.
7. 27 seconds
Go.
on the clock, my friends. Absolutely awful. Quick, get your arm up.
Okay, tense, Deck.
When was the second time Pompey won the FA Cup?
Oh, I know that one.
2008.
There you go. Here we go. 15 seconds. He's got one.
Oh no.
That's okay,
Practice
Deck.
going to be needed, I think.
One more.
Okay, here you go. One more then. What year did Pompey make it back into League One?
Oh, 2.
I'll give you a clue. It was recently.
1872.
No. 2017. You've got to take your 7, please, my friends. We're out of time, but we're going to let you have this one
Yeah,
because you're
go
going to
on.
lose anyway.
No, that'll be me, thanks. Don't take that title away
7,
from me.
Go on, go on,
There we
go
go,
on, go on,
okay.
Jake. One last one.
Go on, go on, go on.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Don't know if we've got a replay on that one. Can we get a replay? Because he
How
actually
is this
scored it.
happening?
I'm happy with that.
Thank you.
You are lucky. Did you have words with him before?
This is
Yeah,
rigged.
I gave him a tenner before the show.
Unbelievable.
This is rigged.
Cheers for that.
There we go, guys. Let's hear it for our competitors today.
Well done, guys. Well done. Well done.
And now we come to this. You scored yourself 2 penalties, so you got yourself 2 points. Anna, unfortunately, you didn't get on our scoreboard today.
Yep.
You got yourself 7 points, I believe, my friend. You got 2 crossbars and you got yourself a penalty as well against our England goalkeeper.
No, but we'll say that we did.
Oh, did you not? Okay, you got 6, but you just smashed them anyway, so they need to practice. Here we go. Pompey Focus inaugural Live Skills Challenge winner, everybody.
Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you. Well played, guys. Well played, guys.
Is that going on the
Well played, guys.
mantelpiece tonight?
This will be sleeping with me in bed.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
It's like this. Yeah. Very nice.
I seriously
The stroking was a bit much.
I'm very proud, Lloyd. Very proud.
You should be. Well done.
Thank you.
I think we did quite well on the whole there.
Some penalties were awful. The keeper's been great.
To be fair, I thought it was going to be a runner. That's just hit me out the blue,
Yeah,
that.
very
And I didn't know
good
my brain would have to be used in this, so that's gone.
Let's hear it once again for our England goalkeeper. Well done, Tom.
Thank you so
Some
much.
cracking saves in there as well. Okay, guys.
Well, I've had a brilliant time, and we need to say thank you to Rocco PlayFootball Portsmouth and, of course, Portsmouth Football Club for having us do this today.
Yeah, and of course, a big thanks to Ollie who let us interview him today. It was great hearing from you.
And thank you to you all watching at home and at the studio. Thank you so much.
Don't forget you can catch all of today's show on the CCI TV YouTube channel. But for now, from all of us at PlayFootball Portsmouth, it's goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.